Now, CAI engine. C means compression ignition engine. So why this is called as compression ignition engine? So here the ignition, that means the initiation of combustion process done due to the compressed charge. So we will discuss in detail. So here the engine consists of, as usual, the piston, cylinder, connecting rod, crank, and also inlet and exhaust valves. So this is just similar to our 4-stroke SI engine. The only difference is here instead of spark plug, in case of SI engine you have spark plug to initiate the combustion process. Here we have fuel injector. So this is called as fuel injector, which injects the fuel into the cylinder. Only fuel, pure fuel. Generally this is used in diesel engines. SI engine is used in petrol engines. Okay. So here diesel is the fuel mostly. Right. Now what happens? Same, principle is same, just like our previous case. So initially when the piston is at TDC and it starts moving towards BDC. So during this process, inlet valve is opened, exhaust valve remains closed. So as the inlet valve is opened, the charge is entered into the cylinder. So what is the charge in this case? Here the charge is air only. In case of SI engine, fuel plus air. But here it is air only. That's all. So simply the air is taken inside as the piston moves downwards, and in the second stroke, so this is called as suction stroke, as the air is sucked into the cylinder, and the second stroke both the valves are closed, and now the piston moves upwards from BDC to TDC, and during this process whatever be the charge, that means air, is compressed, so that the pressure of the air plus air is increased, plus temperature also increased. In previous case both fuel, petrol plus air mixture is compressed in SI engine, but here only the air is compressed, so that the air pressure is high as well as the temperature is increased. Now at the end of the compression, this fuel injector injects the fuel in the form of spray like this. So spray in the sense, here the fuel is atomized. Atomized means the fuel, the diesel, is converted into atom form. Atom is the already smallest shape. Okay, it is having very tiny shape. So into that shape the fuel is split. So as the fuel is atomized, atomized means splitting into small tiny particles. As the fuel is atomized, it is immediately converted into vapor form. It is immediately converted into vapor form. So that fuel in the form of vapor is injected into this hot air. Now it is injected into the air which is hot. Its temperature is very high. So in that condition, this vapor ignites by itself automatically. It ignites by itself automatically. That is called as auto ignition. Here you need not give spark to initiate the combustion process, because of the conditions prevailing in the combustion chamber. Because of the temperature in the combustion chamber, whatever be the fuel you inject into the chamber is readily ignited by itself automatically. Hence the combustion starts. So that's why this is called as compression ignition engine. So here the ignition takes place due to the compressed air, compressed charge, which is having very high temperature. So at that temperature the fuel can be ignited automatically. Right? So as the combustion takes place, so here the fuel is continuously sprayed. So this is used to to continue the combustion, and the piston will move downwards because of the pressure exerted by the gases. Okay, and again the piston will reach TDC. So here the power is generated, that's why it is called as power stroke or expansion stroke. And again, once again, it is same. The exhaust valve is opened, inlet valve is closed. As the piston moves upwards, whatever way the exhaust gases are formed, they are sent out. Is it clear? And again, the first stroke, so that the cycle is repeated. So this is the basic difference between a spark ignition engine and compression ignition engine. Now tell me, what is the difference between SI engine and CI engine? First of all, SI engine is used in petrol engines. CI engine is used in diesel engines. Or in SI engines, fuel is the petrol. Petrol is the fuel. In CI engine, diesel is the fuel. And what is the next difference? Charge. So in case of SI engine, the charge is fuel plus air mixture, which is made in carburetor. In case of CI engine, only air is taken as charge into the cylinder during suction stroke. So this is another difference. What is the next difference in terms of components? Spark plug in SI engine is replaced by fuel injector. Okay. So these are the major difference between SI engine and CI engine. And one more difference is there, that is compression ratio. What do you mean by compression ratio? I already told you in the last class. It is the ratio of, yes, total volume to the clearance volume. So in case of CI engines, the compression ratios are very high. They are high compared to the SI engine. So that's why if you see a petrol engine, usually it is of this size. But if you see a diesel engine, it is larger in size because of the higher compression ratios. If you see a generator which is used in functions, the engine will be very high. Is it right or not? And if you see a small generator, ఇలా థర్డ్ లైఫ్ స్టార్ట్ చేస్తారు కదా, రెండు రకాల జనరేటర్లు ఉంటాయి. ఒకటి పెట్రోల్తో నడిచే జనరేటర్లు ఉన్నాయి, డీజిల్తో నడిచేవి ఉన్నాయి. ఓకే, ఇఫ్ యూ సీ పెట్రోల్తో నడిచిందని దాని అర్థం అంటే దట్ ఇస్ దేర్ యూ ఆర్ యూజింగ్ పెట్రోల్ ఇంజన్ అండ్ దట్ ఈస్ వెరీ స్మాల్ ఇన్ సైజ్, జస్ట్ లైక్ అవర్ మోటార్ సైకిల్ ఇంజన్. The diesel generator means it uses a diesel engine, so it is very larger in size. Okay, I can show you in the lab. In that lab we have seen both diesel engine and petrol engine. So initially I have shown you that 4-stroke engine. Okay, so this is larger in size. And then pakkane undi oka chinna engine, so that is a petrol engine. It is smaller in size because the compression ratios are very high in CI engines and it is low in SI engine. So this is about the 4-stroke combustion engine.